Honestly,
Hmm. And
honestly,
hmm.
about the previous classes,
About the previous class, how was the class? You attended the class, last four classes? That I didn't take. Other faculty took. You attended those class? Network issue. So difficult. I can't hear anything from your side. Hmm. There's network issue, Lot of network issues from your side. I think I can't hear you anything. There's lot of network issues from your side. Okay, I'll slowly start. Okay. Can you hear Hamza? You can hear, no? Lot of network issues. Okay, slowly I'll start. So, whenever you have any questions and all, you can let me know. Okay. So, basically, this subject is on about how to do a synopsis, how to basically do a project on tourism marketing. See, like you have to do a synopsis, but basically once when you start doing a synopsis, you should know like how to start and how to conclude. Okay. So and in between there are some, like there is some pro forma is there, which you need to follow that pro forma. You need to follow the guidelines and all. So it will help you how to if you're on the right track, then it would help you to reach your objective, that is. So this even in the second semester, you all had this project on I think project on environment or something like that, ecology, environment, or tourism, something like. But this project is on tourism marketing, because I remember I took your classes on that project. That time also I gave you the hints. Like basically this is a pro forma, like what are the things you need to do, how you need to carry out right from starting to the conclusion part. Okay. So this is known as PTS-2. Now, first thing is, like, since like what is a project? When we talk about a project, with 1 minute. Uh, Okay, so when we talk about a project, it's like, what are the preliminary information you need to gather. Then, after gathering all the information, like you need to have a project supervisor who will supervise you. Okay, first thing is you need to first this top. This is on tourism marketing. So it can be like you can select a topic, like it's not like that selecting a topic, but yes, some relevant topic, like, but it should be on tourism marketing. Okay, suppose you can always select a destination at your place, like how to promote that destination, or often suppose a destination at Nigeria, how to promote that destination of Nigeria, or maybe something about culture, or something about food, or something about local cuisine, or something about the cultural heritage. So you can how to you can select a topic. So before selecting a topic, like you should, like, once you select a topic, you should have the minimum information available with you, so that as per the information you can go ahead with your work. Okay. So then you have a supervisor, that supervisor will be like ignos supervisor, who will guide you, basically your guide, who will guide you what to do, how to do. Okay. Then you have to make a proposal. Proposal is basically, this is a project. So before you do a project, you have to go for a proposal. Proposal will be like, you can say, if I give you a, like, you have a project, means it will be in depth. Okay. Full description will be there. But whereas your proposal is basically a draft. Okay. Like, how will you do, what are the important points to be collected and all. So then how the supervisor will help you, then how will you do your work, how to go about your working. Then you have to identify a topic, you have to identify the themes. Then not only about the identifying a theme, you should know what is your objective, why you wanted to do this project. Okay, what is your objective, what you wanted to find the importance of it. So you have to collect data also. So those data, one can be like through primary data, and another can be through second, another is secondary data. Primary data means, collecting the informations directly from people. Okay. You collect the information directly from people. And secondary data, you collect information through books, through newspapers, through journals, through magazines and all. Then after collecting the data, you have to analyze those data. Then once you analyze your data, you have to, like, interpretation basically. Then you have to find your findings are there. You did your project, and these are the findings you got. Okay. And once your findings are being done and everything, then you have to start writing your project, which is very important. So you have to, but before that, you have to do your, now you are being given, I think, 6 months to complete this project. Okay, everything is there in details. So you have to find out, how to go, what step by step process is there. Then after everything is done, like, like specifically for the synopsis, it is like, I think, some 250 to 400 words. Okay. That is basically a summary, like thing, you have to do, this is the thing and all. So that is known as the proposal. Whereas the project, that is in depth, so description will be there, which will be, I think, around 4 to 6,000 words. Okay. Then once everything is being done, then you have to have a bound hard copy, or I don't know, for your international students how it is being done. Then you have to submit that project report to IGNO, and that will be evaluated. You have some credits on that also. Okay. That is very important. Okay. Now, yes, there are some, I think last time when I took your classes, it was PTS-1, and the project was on like culture, environment, and tourism. Yes. So it is not that you have to Indian culture, it can be your culture also, Nigerian culture, your environment, can be your flora, can be on the fauna, then about the tourism aspect also. But this time, like for theme for PTS-2, that is on project on tourism marketing. Okay. Then there are some annexures and all, like project proposal pro forma, then how the first page of the project report should be, then there is a certificate which has to be signed by the supervisor and all those are mentioned there. Now these are some guidelines today in my this class. Like, I have 4 classes. So the first class, I'll tell you about, like, what are the basically guidelines and all. And tomorrow I can go in details about different topics you all can choose, then what all has to be included and so on. Okay. Now, yes, regarding the project guide, in tourism studies, you have to basically project guide in tourism studies. Now this guide has been prepared, so it will help you in your project work, and you can be familiar, it would help you to be familiar with its various aspects. Now you are advised to go through the guide before you begin work on the project. Now the first part of the booklet especially provides general guidelines, how to do, what to do, then what is your time frame and all those. Then the second part suggests broad themes from which you may identify your area of work. There are a lot of topics. You can select any topic. It can be anything related to your destination on. Like it can be tourism. I don't know. It can be even you can since this is about tourism marketing, so you can also market your food also, you can market your food also, you can do in that way. And the third part consists of annexure, which give you a format in which to supply basic information about the project, right? So moving ahead, now what is about a project? Basically, when we talk about a project, it is a preliminary form of research. Now see, nowadays, now, like our government, your government might also be providing, our government is providing a lot of reports, providing a lot of floating a lot of projects. And we had to first send the proposal. So there may be thousands of proposals. Out of those thousand, they may select 3 to 400 proposals. So now those proposals, they have lot of criteria, around 35 points. What is your area? Whom do you want to target? Your target audience. Then what is your, like your time frame. Then one important aspect is your budget also. Then have you read any or have you gone through any related projects? You have to name them. So there are a lot of criteria. Now that is for government projects and all. But as a student, your project is little bit different. Like the more or less the format remains the same, but here you need not put the budget is not been included, but yes, you have to complete this within 6 months. Okay. So you when we talk about a project, it is basically an investigation. It is an independent investigation. Now it's a, you can say it's a research. Now you have to do a little bit of, you have to do search. That is what is a bit of investigation. Okay. So it is very largely, and when you suppose tomorrow when you will be applying for jobs and all, you can always mention in your CV that you have done a project. So that has a a special impact on your curriculum vitae. That is very important. Okay. So you can always mention, this is for your information. So your project topic, suppose you can write, suppose as I told you, you can your any special dish of your Nigeria. So you can write marketing of the Nigerian dish. Okay. So uh, when the interviewer, when he sees that you have done a project, it has a different impact. He told, oh, that means this this student has, this person has done some done something on his, I mean, done something, done some investigation and done some independent work, and it gives a, you can say a feather on your cap. Okay. So basically it is largely your own work, and is to be persuaded by you all the way from the starting till the completion. Okay, and the purpose of the project work is to enable you to gain practical experience. See, once you do, if you go through YouTube and all, you will find lot of informations. You, once you see those YouTubes and all, then if you go little bit, do a bit of Google search and all, Google Scholar and all, then you'll have an idea how, because at least doing all this, you need to before doing any work, investigation, you have to have collect data, because unless and until you collect data, you cannot study, you cannot do the study. Okay, so then sometimes you have to find out your area of study, on which area. Now Nigeria is a big state, okay, but your maybe you belong to a different I mean city of Nigeria, so you will uh, do the marketing of food of that particular city, why it is important, how it has influenced the local people, then you can always ask people which type of audience, I mean targeted audience like that type of food and all. So you can do a bit of study on that, which, so it has to be right from the beginning till the completion, you have to give your hard work. Okay, now through the project you will be expected to put into practice all that you have learned about that particular theme during your coursework in the concerned subject. Now here our subject is tourism, we all know, and we have to do a project on tourism marketing. Now see, it is a way of applying the knowledge gained through the course to specific situations in tourism. As I told you, our subject is tourism, our topic is tourism marketing. Like on the project which we are going to focus on is on tourism marketing. Now, basically, you should have an idea. Now, your project work, PTS, last time you all have done PTS-1, this is PTS-2. It contains PTS-2 constitutes 4 credits, whereas PTS-8 was of 8 credits. Okay, so this means that you are expected to spend around 240 study hours in PTS-1, whereas 120 study hours in PTS-2 for completing your project work. I think you'll just get 3 months, I believe so. Of course, unless and until you complete this project, you won't be awarded the degree certificate. So it is very, suppose you write all the exams, you complete your assignments, and you think, no, I'll complete. No, IGNO will withhold your result. Unless and until you complete your project, that means you have not complete your project. You, after completion of your project, you, it has to be acknowledged, signed, acknowledged by your supervisor and submitted to IGNO. Okay, then it will be, you will be awarded the certificate. So to be able to successfully complete the degree, you must secure a minimum of 40% of marks, that you all know. And of course your project work should be basically a typed work, that won't be a handwritten work, it should be a typed one. And yes, this is very important, which I was telling you. The length, like the project work should be 4,000 to 5,000 words. That proposal is, I think, 250 to 400 words, but the project work, which is in depth, you will be mentioning everything, should be between 4,000 to 5,000 words. Keep both these things, expected study hours and the expected length of your work, in mind while choosing the project thing. That is very important. The idea is that you should be able to say all that you want to within this word limit. Okay, so please stick to your word limits. It should not exceed 5,000 words. Okay, and you have to write the project in English. Now, coming to the preliminary information. Wait, but before that, Hamza, you are able to understand whatever I have discussed so far?
Yes, ma'am, I can understand. I can understand,
Okay,
ma'am. Yes.
okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, fine. Acha, you all have done your project now, PTS-1? You all have done your project?
No, ma'am. No.
Oh, but you have to complete all that. PTS-1 you all have to complete. Then PTS-2 you have to complete. You complete all this, because unless and until you complete this project, no, I told you your marks will be withheld. Project is very important. I think I'll be taking 4 classes of yours. Every time I'll remind you all. And I'll also remind you, because this is very important. See, you all are spending so much of your time, energy, your money, and everything. So, you have to have this thing, your project is very important. It is not a very difficult task, okay? It's nothing, it is nothing such a humongous task you will be getting worried or something. You just select a very small topic. On that you do a bit of study. So once your study is being done, you have to type it. You have to get it, because IGNO will provide you with your supervisor, and it has to be acknowledged by your supervisor. Then once it is being done, then you have to, I think, upload it in your website. Website means you have your own registration number and all. I think you have to upload over there. Okay, so Hamza, this time you should ensure to get your project uploaded, right? Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
huh.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so there is some preliminary information. First, ideally, the project work should start soon after you enroll for your degree. Uh, like, last time we started our classes with you. When we started last, uh, we started in 2024. This is 25, 2024 February, na, if I remember. So it's already 1 year. Okay, so you all should start completing. First finish your PTS-1, then you come to PTS-2. But since you all haven't completed your PTS-1, so you simultaneously start doing both your projects. Okay, uh, of course your supervisor will guide you, and you know uh, your project, of course, the supervisors are all, they are all counselors, who are, like, IGNO selects them, and then they become the guide of students. So they will supervise you. Okay, uh, once you have selected a broad, you have to first select area of your study. Don't take a big area, take a small area. Okay, so once you have selected a area for your study, please contact your supervisor also. Okay, then this is not required actually. Yes, this is important. Project proposal. Okay, after identify, first you should know What is your area of
Okay,
study?
ma'am. I will try to do so.
Tell me.
And
Tell me, Hamza.
yes, I will try to do. I will suggest my colleagues also to do so.
You have a supervisor?
No, we were not. No, I don't have a supervisor, ma'am. Up to now.
uh, you contact your coordinator, like igno, you contact coordinator, and you inform, you write to them, okay, you write to them saying that for your project you need to have a supervisor, kindly provide you with a supervisor. So they will provide you with the supervisor, and
Okay.
then with his or her guidance, you can uh, do the you have to give the proposal. Don't wait ki he will guide you and then you will do, because a supervisor, a supervisor is not your teacher. A supervisor will only supervise you. He or she will just monitor you. You have to do everything, but before you start, you have to inform him or her supervisor that I am going, my topic is this, and my area of study is very important, because on which area you are going to do the research, on which area you are going to do your project. So that is very important, okay. So you can always mail them. If you have any difficulties, do let me know. I'll try my best to help you all out, okay. So yes, I was talking about the project proposal. Now once you identify your area of study, and you do have a proper theme, then you should prepare a project proposal. The other name of project proposal is also known as synopsis, okay. There it is mentioned, 400 words, Project proposal is also known as synopsis, and the synopsis should not exceed 400 words. I'll show you a synopsis. Tomorrow's class, I'll show you a synopsis, then you will have an idea. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Now,
Thank you very much. Very
uh, okay, I'll just mention it so that tomorrow I'll get it ready with the proposal. I have to show you all the proposal. Okay?
Okay, ready.
Uh,
Yeah, Lamrori.
hmm. Synopsis. Okay. I'll show how a synopsis looks like. I can show you. Okay. Then, yes, there comes. Now, your proposal is essentially a description of your your proposal is essentially a description of what you propose to do and how you intend to go about. As I told you, the synopsis is like in a short story, you have to mention ki what is the theme of your project, what is your objective, how long would you take to complete the study, what is your area of study, and what are your findings, and how would you conclude it. So that is how a synopsis will be, and it should be less than 400, limited to 400 words. You can mute yourself, Hamza. uh, Background noise is coming.
Okay, okay,
Ha.
okay, ma'am. Sorry, sorry.
Okay, I understand, no issue. Okay, so proposal, in your proposal you should outline the objectives of your study and mention the kind of data that is available. As I told you, like it can be primary data as well as it can be a secondary data. Okay, then also mention the kind of data, primary data or secondary data, that is available, and you have to mention your work plan that you propose to follow. That is the reason why it is known as proposal. Proposal means this is how I am going to take ahead my work. That's why it is known as proposal. Okay. So once your proposal, now you have to again submit that proposal to your supervisor. The supervisor will acknowledge, yes, everything is fine. Now you can go ahead. So once you get it's a little bit of lengthy process. So since it is a little bit of lengthy process, you have to get the help of your supervisor. Once the supervisor acknowledges it, then you start your work. So that will be within another 3 months. So you have to write in depth, in description, which should be maximum 5,000 words. Okay. So proposal should also include the issues you are going to raise while conducting your work. Okay, that is important. You may also discuss your project proposal with your friends and colleagues, because they also give some inputs. And so that is the reason, because unless and until you discuss with your friends and colleagues or your peer group, you may not get that much information. See, because when you do a project report, when you do a project, that means you need in-depth information. You and the background is that what is the background of your topic, then what is the scope, what is the objective, why you wanted to do this project, and how would you carry on this project. Then you have to do some data analysis, what is the findings, what is the conclusion. So all this you have to, once you interact with people, you get to know lot of information. So those are all primary data. And there can be another one, that is secondary data. That is, you collect all the informations from website, through different blogs. Then you have books, you have research papers, you have these journals, then there are various reports. So you can also collect from all those. Okay. So that it helps you in conducting your this thing. Just give me 2 minutes, huh? Okay. हाँ संगमित्र, ନା ନା ମୁଁ कुछ କରିନି, କରିଦେବି। আচ্ছা মানে অনলাইনে, মোবাইলে তো। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। হ্যাঁ, আচ্ছা 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 আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। হুম 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 হুম। ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଆଚ୍ଛା। ହୁଁ। ମୁଁ ତମ କଲ୍ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରୁଛି, ମୁଁ ପ୍ରଥମେ ଖୋଲିଦି ତାরপর କଲ୍ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରୁଛି, ଠିକ ଅଛି। ହଁ ହଁ। ୱେଟ୍, ହଁ। Hmm. So it is very important, once you discuss with your friends and all, you get that is, you get a primary data, because going through all these like books and all, those are secondary data. But if you collect informations directly from your friends and all, those are primary data. Okay. Now you should choose a theme which is of your liking. Yes, that is very important, because it should interest you. It's not that just for the sake of you are doing, it should interest you. So that is the reason why you should do. In between, I'll just show you a video, then you will come to know. Wait, then I'll come to this. Wait, let me show the video. 1 minute, huh? Hamza, you are there, huh? Just I'll show you one video. Okay. 1 minute, I'll show you a video. Uh, this is just you'll have an idea. Uh, hmm, how to write a project plan. Okay, just you'll have an idea. 1 minute. You can see, na? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. It is visible. It is visible. I can
Okay, okay. Audible? Is it audible?
No, it is not audible, ma'am. It is not audible.
See, now tell me. Is it? Is it audible? Hamza, was it audible?
Yeah, it is not audible, ma'am. It is not audible.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
not. It is not
Uh, uh,
audible.
uh, yes, yes, it is not audible, ma'am. It is not audible.
Oh, it is not audible. How it should not? Okay, I'll just. Okay, let me just go 1 minute. Huh? Let me just. mm, okay, let me try once again. Uh, just let me try just once again. Okay, Chrome. How to? Is it audible? Hamza, is it audible?
Yes, ma'am. It is not audible. I can't hear. But it is
Oh,
visible. I can, but I can't hear.
I don't know. Okay, you just go through. Let me see what is the just you just see the written what it is down. Okay, I'll try. I don't know why it's not happening. Huh? ଏ ଠେର ମୁଁ ଖୋଲିଲି ଏବେ ଖୋଲି ମୁଁ ତମକୁ କଲ୍ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରୁଛି ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରୁନି ଠିକ ଅଛି ମୁଁ ଖୋଲିକି ଏବେ ମୁଁ ତମକୁ କଲ୍ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରୁଛି ଖୋଲିକି ତମକୁ ଦେଖ କଲ୍ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରୁଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, tell me, Hamza.
Uh, no, 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 I can't hear anything. That's why I said hello.
You cannot hear anything, na? Yes, I
Yes.
understand. Wait, you first see this
Yes.
video. Next time, next video, I'll see what is the problem. You just see the,
Okay.
you can see the bottom that something is mentioned, conceptual ideas of timing. You just check, okay, and maybe I don't know what's the problem with this time, this video. I don't know, I'm unable to. You just check next video. I think I'll try to sort it out. What is the problem? Okay, this is another, just
All
another
right.
4 or 5 minutes. Huh? You just see the, at the bottom, all the, it is being written, mentioned. You just try to concentrate on that. Okay, then I'll make you understand. Okay.
Okay. About the subtitle. Okay.
See, we are not concerned about the project cost, okay? Because ours is a student project, so we are not concerned about the project cost because we just, but this is an outline how a project usually, as I told, like when any project comes from the government, government funds those projects. Since it's a funding from government, so budget is very much necessary, okay? You have to show your budget. But this is as a part of your course, at a part of your syllabus. You need not, budget is not necessary over here. Okay. This is project. See here you have to give your project proposal. What I was telling you, we should be within 400 words, and this has to be approved by your supervisor, right? See, project execution is basically when you have the proposal, and once your supervisor acknowledges it, now you can go for their in-depth study where you prepare your project report, right? अरे अभी मैं ट्राई कर रही हूँ, ठीक है, मतलब खोल के हाँ टाइम अच्छी ମୁଁ actually ହଁ ନା 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 ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ଖୋଲି ଦେଇଛି ବଟ୍ ତାର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ମୁଁ ଫାଇଣ୍ଡ ଆଉଟ୍ କରୁଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି। ହଁ ମୋର ଗୋଟେ ଫୋନ୍ ନା ଠିକ ଅଛି ଓକେ ହଁ ନା ନା ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା କରିକି ତମକୁ ଜଣଉଛି ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା କରୁଥିଲି ଠିକ ଅଛି 1 ମିନିଟ୍ ହଁ ମୁଁ ଫିର କଲ୍ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ କରୁଛି ତମକୁ ହଁ ହୁଁ। Uh, wait. Hamza, you saw the video, but you couldn't hear the this thing, no? I don't know why it
Yes,
happened
yes,
this time.
it is
One,
soundless. There is no sound.
there was no sound. No, it should not happen this time. I don't know why it. What happened? Tomorrow again, I have to ensure that it is being done. Uh, okay, I let me just. I'll show you and again I'll share this. Okay. Um, 1 minute. Hmm. Now you saw. Okay. So, okay. Now, yes. Now there are few things you should remember. Uh, you should choose a theme that I have already told you. Second thing is proposals. Yeah, the thing is that you should always you should choose a theme which is of your liking and which should sustain your interest. Like, don't choose a topic which doesn't interest you. You should always choose a topic which helps you, which you have interest in. So, and it is very important that you are familiar with the geographical area you wish to base it. Now, suppose I wanted to do a project and I wanted to do on Nigeria. I cannot do because I don't know Nigeria. I haven't been to that place. So you don't do a project on India. You do a project on your own country, on your own location. Okay, which should also be accessible to you. Right? Clear about this? Yes or no? Understood?
Yes, 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 understood, ma'am. Yes, yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
Okay, very good. Huh? Okay. Generally, it is a good idea to choose a surrounding which is close by or within your traveling range. That is what your study area should be. We should, excuse me, we should be accessible to your place, accessible to your destination. Like you can travel, it should not be far off from your place. Just give me 1 minute break, I'll just drink water and come, huh? Yes, so it should be accessible to you, that is very important. And choose a surrounding which is close by, that is the reason why. So as I told you, don't choose a place which is far away from your place. Okay. And prepare, yes, this is very important. Prepare two copies of proposal, understood na? You should prepare two copies of proposal. One, you have to submit, obtain the approval of your supervisor on the format given in annexure. The annexures are there, and send one copy to the following address. See, yours is, I don't know. You have to little bit consult your coordinator. This is because which one I wait. Uh, uh, 1 minute. Uh, Program, I don't know where you all have to submit, because you all have to submit online. Okay, so you please find out from, you have some user ID, no, Hamza?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a user ID to access all the informations.
Yes, I have. Is it LMS?
LMS. Now see, I don't have that LMS access. I don't know, they had not given me. They were supposed to give, but they haven't given me. So
So
what you
where
do,
is access?
you access those as
No, I
LMS.
have.
That
Okay,
is
ma'am.
LMS, no? That is where today I'll do a little bit of study on LMS, no? Ignores LMS. Wait, let me do write it down. Huh? So you keep on googling that LMS, and because unless and until you do little bit of research on all those, no, it becomes very difficult. So you keep on exploring. Okay, every day you keep on exploring. So if you keep on exploring, write to them ki you are unable to get or this that, then they will help you. And you write there, you mention there where do we need to send the proposal, this that, then they'll help you, right? Got it? Acha. Now this is a very important. Remember to keep a copy of the proposal with you. Yes, that is the reason why two copies has to be kept. Okay. First copy you have to keep with yourself, and second copy you have to send it to your this thing. But for you, because otherwise these proposals are to be sent by registered post. But for you all, it has to be uploaded on the website, that what I uploaded on your LMS. Okay, you please find out from all those. Okay, from ignos LMS. Yeah, got it. That is some learning management system something. So you kindly explore those, then you'll come to know. So keep a copy of the proposal with you, because IGNO will not, but for you it is different. Acha. Ensure that your proposal is accompanied by a letter of approval by your supervisor, that you have to get. Send your proposal, that is not required. Do not change the topic. Okay, that is very important. Always remember that. Don't, once you have selected your topic, stick to that topic. Don't change the topic in between. Then it would hamper the whole system. So once, so before selecting a topic, please ensure this is the last, this is the final, not the last. This is the final topic that you have selected, and you have to stick to that topic, and you have to do your study on that particular. In between, if you find no, I don't have interest, I'll shift to some other, that is not possible. Okay, so the topic of your project work should be the same as in your proposal. Put the name and code of your course from which you have chosen your project. Your enrollment has to be there. Your study center, everything has to be mentioned. Plus, there are some pro forma, annexures. You go through this annexures, then you'll come to know. And the approval of the supervisor is final. Now you start working on the project, and that will help you. Okay. Now coming to the, yes. Now how can the supervisor help you? Now the supervisor will acquaint with you such local groups and agencies as may be relevant to you. As I told you, now see your supervisor, no, basically he'll just guide you. There is difference between a teacher and a guide. The teacher will make you understand, will do this that, a little bit of spoon feeding you, what is basically, when you talk about a teacher student relationship, it is like, spoon feeding you, like, make you understand even if you are unable to understand. But a supervisor will never do. A supervisor always expects you that you should come everything with your work ready. He or she will just have a glance and that approve, and will give the approval. You have to be very careful, Hamza, in all this matter, because you are doing this course, and if you don't finish your project, then sorry, you won't be able to get your degree. So the main thing, whenever your topic is ready, or whatever topic you have selected, if your supervisor says no, this is not the topic, then you say no, this is the topic I have. You have to justify that why you have selected the topic. Then because you have to justify the topic you have selected, then you should say no, I stay at this place, it is accessible from my home, I know this group, I know this food, I can easily, I study in a college, I can directly, primary data I can collect from the college students and all this you have to do. Okay. Make accessible to the, yes, you should go to the library, study center for consultation purposes, and advise you to the best of his efforts about your theme, location of your data, and general work plan. Acha, now how to go about working. This is an application oriented course and should be ideally be pursued at four different levels. You know why this is being given, why this project work is being given? So that you do something on your own. Understood? Suppose I make you teach something, you learn and all, but something, that day you were not there, Hamza. Kaberu was there, and Bhasir was there. Then Kaberu gave a presentation on ICT, for event management, importance of ICT in event management companies, and even he also gave up. He also delivered a talk on how uh, this thing like solar energy will be helpful for event management companies. Now, why I told them, they did something on their own. They got information from here, they got information from there, then they summarized it and presented it to me. So that was their own work, that was their own effort. So similarly, a project is something of yours own. You don't copy anything from people, it has to be your own work. So to have your own work, you should get all these informations. Okay, you have to collect all those information. So this is an application oriented and should ideally be pursued at four different levels. Okay, each level is equally important and requires you to devote sufficient attention to it. The proportion of time spent at each level may vary depending on the nature of your theme. Uh, Okay. What specific methodology you are going to adopt will depend on the theme you select. That I'll discuss in tomorrow's class. You are expected to select your theme from the courses you have done for your diploma degree. As I told you, tourism marketing, this is a very nice topic, and marketing of any product, any destination. You try to market your food, you try to market your destination, you try to market your culture, you try to market your local cuisine, you try to market your festival. So you can do all this. You are expected to select your theme from the courses you have done for your diploma degree. Some of the themes that you can choose your topic from are given in part 2 of this guide. For example, in case you are interested to the theme on Indian culture, because anyway, this is because of Indian culture I'm telling you. But yes, for Nigerian culture, you could take up West Africa, okay? You could take up a study of the monuments in your area, local attitudes towards them, then yes, local crafts, theater groups, folk music, patterns of urbanization in your town, impact of cinema on local culture, etc. And it should be clear that a project on a theme related to culture and attitudes will require, apart from general readings and library work, skills of observation and a constant interaction with people in the form of group meetings, interviews, questionnaires, etc. As I told you, this is, you have to collect informations, you have to collect data. Data can be collected like, by interviewing people, by meeting people, by asking them questionnaires, and all. Okay, that is known as primary. And if you want to collect data from books and all, those are secondary data. Okay. Now, if you're interested to theme on ecology, environment, and tourism, you can pick up your project theme, a documentation of flora and fauna. That is for your first step, and of course, it requires observation and documentation. On the other hand, you could pick up issues pertaining to your environment, environmental consciousness, environmental degradation, and all this. Similarly, if you are interested on the theme of tourism marketing, you could observe and comment upon the management and functioning of a yes of a tourist agency, or the problems involved in the running of a local hotel. Yes, you can always do some on a hotel, on a restaurant in your local area, or general issues relating to the presence of outside tourists in your area, or whatever the outside in international tourists visiting your area. What are the obstacles? You have to do some studies on that, okay? Or a general profile of the tourist coming to your town. You can always also do a normal study, tourists visiting from other countries at your places. When they come to your place, what are the local site tours do they visit and all, so you can do on all those, okay? Acha, yes. Then, in short, the identification of your theme is directly linked to your inclination towards a particular area of study and your working aptitude in pursuing that project. And after identifying your area of interest, you should discuss it with your supervisor. See, before all this, like proposal, you should discuss with your supervisor, and once she acknowledges it, then you can go ahead and do an in-depth study of it. Now prepare a proposal, which you have already learnt in subsection I have given. We would, however, like to emphasize here that preparing a proposal is a very important stage in project work. Okay, that is very important. Therefore, do not get unnecessarily worried if you find that this stage has taken up a longer time than originally scheduled. You don't take much, I mean, it won't take, don't get panic. Okay, it would initially, see, before starting a work, it would take some time. You'll find a first step is always very difficult, so you'll find a little bit of difficulty, but slowly, once your proposal is accepted, then your project is halfway done, because writing in depth is not a very difficult task, but first 400 words has to be very accurate. Depending on that 400 words, you have to prepare your report, which has to be 5,000 words. Got my point, Hamza? Hamza, are you there? Okay, you are there, fine. Okay, okay, fine. I'll just
Yes,
let
yeah, I'm there. I can hear.
okay, let me try one more. Let me try. Wait, one more. This thing, huh? I don't know why it didn't come. Let me try once again. One more thing. Wait, I'll show you one project on tourism marketing. Wait, then you will have an idea. But I don't know why the voice is again not coming. Project on tourism marketing. See, this is, we are talking about tourism marketing. Now, this is, some strategies. Okay, I'll show you. Wait. Wait, let me see. Let me first share. Okay, then I'll tell you. Let me first share. It has to be in Chrome. I don't know what happened, but that date was
We're going to
Ham-
share powerful tourism
Hamza. Can you hear? Just let me know.
marketing
Yes,
strategies
I can
that will
hear.
help
I
you
can
take your
hear.
travel business to
You
the
can
next
hear?
level.
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, now you listen here. Okay, so, huh. These are some tourism marketing strategies. Okay, since we'll be doing on the project, you can just you should know what do you mean by tourism marketing. Okay.
In today's competitive tourism industry, it's more important than ever to have a solid marketing plan in place. Whether you're running a hotel, a tour company, or any other type of travel business, these strategies will help you attract more customers, increase bookings, and grow your bottom line. We'll cover a wide range of marketing tactics, from social media and content marketing to email campaigns and influencer partnerships. We'll also provide real world examples and tips for implementation so you can start seeing results right away. So, if you're ready to take your tourism business to new heights, be sure to watch this video until the end. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more valuable tips and strategies to grow your business. Let's get started. 1. Get to know your clients. First, you need to figure out who your best customers are. You need to know who they are and what makes them want to book, as well as how they like to book. During this brainstorming process, you should ask yourself things like, what makes them, your ideal customer, want to travel? Where do they find out about where they're going? How do they like to make plans? What makes them mad about researching and booking? From your answers to those questions, you can make at least 3 customer profiles. You can then use the profiles to build your brand, website, and marketing plan. Keep in mind what makes your business stand out and what pushes you. You'll need to say that in an interesting way if you want to get to know your customers better. 2. Make sure your website works well. Your website is the center of all the marketing you do on the internet. Because of this, you should make changes to it often to improve the user experience and increase the number of people who buy from you. Your site needs to be optimized if it doesn't work well on mobile, is too busy, too slow, or just too old. Maybe you already do all of those things and your site looks good and works well. But is it set up to get hits and sales? In that case, it might be a good idea to bring in an expert who knows the business to help you make the right optimizations. 3. Concentrate on mobile. Think with Google says that 48% of US smartphone users are comfortable doing all of their study, planning, and booking for a trip on their phones. Things are the same in Europe. 45% of travelers in the UK and 44% of travelers in France are happy planning and booking their whole trip on their phones. What can we learn from this? That using a phone should be just as good as using a computer, if not better. On the mobile version of your website, users should be able to do the same things as they can on the PC version. In the same think with Google study, 33% of mobile users have a bad opinion of a company if their mobile experience is slow. This shows how important the mobile experience is. This tells us a lot. 4. Be social. Social media is one of the best ways for the tourism business
See,
to market
you can do also on social media also. Okay, that also you can do
itself.
because
That's
this is much in demand now. Okay.
if you choose the right platform where your customers are and make a plan for each platform. Facebook. Facebook may be the best social media site for tour and exercise companies to get people to visit their website. It's a busy social network, but you can find your people if you use ads and specific targeting. Here is a thorough explanation of how to rock it on Facebook. Instagram. 1 billion people use Instagram every month. That's a lot of people who could see your business. Also, Instagram is a completely visual tool, which makes it the ideal way to promote a place. In 2018, Instagram made IGTV so that mobile devices could show vertical, long-form videos. Since its start, the platform has grown a lot. This is because marketers and brands are relying more and more on mobile video content to increase engagement metrics and conversion rates. 5. Live video marketing. Right now, video marketing is king, especially for brands in the travel industry. People who want to travel often look for videos of places they want to visit. The trouble is that they don't want only videos that have already been made. More and more people are watching movies that are being streamed live. Research shows that 82% of people would rather watch live videos than read social media posts. By making live videos, you can save money on video production costs and show that your brand is real. Let's look at Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, which does live video streaming well. They have a live beach cam that works all the time to show people what fun they are missing out on at the beach. They just put up a camera and started a live stream. 6. Get those emails out. Your email list is the only marketing asset you own, and it's also the most important. It works better than other marketing methods, such as social media and search. So, if you don't already have a working email list, you should start making one.
I had two daughters 3 years ago, twins. We were so
Wait,
unprepared for it. I was planning to continue.
You should have a sign up form on your website if you want to invite people to join your online group. From there, you can get back in touch with them and turn them into customers who pay you. Here's what tour and exercise providers need to know about email marketing. 7. Let people book online. Thai market research says that the online travel booking market was worth $765 billion in 2017, and that is projected to be worth $1,955 billion by 2026. Also, more than 57% of all travel bookings for hotels, tours and activities, flights, and other things are made online. Travelers can find a lot of information and tools online to help them study, compare deals, and choose the best ones for them. If you want them to book your travel deal, you have to meet them where they are. They book travel deals online, so your website needs to make it easy for them to book online. For online bookings to start coming in, you'll need to add a booking system to your website. Try Regiondo. It's the most popular booking system in Europe, and it can help you make more money and automate your everyday booking chores. Book a demo, and one of our experts will show you how the app works and answer any questions you have. 8. Use reviews to your advantage. Review sites like Yelp, TripAdvisor, and Google Local are great for making a name and image for yourself online. Think about getting on one or two well-known ones. Make sure to reply to all reviews, whether they're good or bad, to show that you're paying attention and hearing all of the feedback. Reviews give people more faith in your brand and goods, and user-generated content in general can help your website rank higher and get more people to buy from it. 9. Blog consistently. You should talk to your customers. They want you to know things and have ideas, which is what a blog is for. Blogs are a good way to share stories, unique information about a place, travel tips, etc. It's also a good way to hook your audience and show that you know a lot about the subject. If you don't have a blog yet, make one and post to it on a regular basis. 10. Do SEO right. SEO is more important than ever for tour and exercise providers. Google is where most travelers start when they want to go somewhere. Tourists use search engines to find information about places to visit, places to stay, ways to get there, things to do and trips, etc. If your products aren't on the first page of search results, a possible customer won't know you exist. People joke that the second page of Google search results is the best place to hide dead bodies because no one ever goes there. So it's important to be at the top of the search results for your business and products. But there is a lot of competition. Many popular trip keywords are hard to rank on the first page of search engine results for, but the work is worth it because ranking high in Google search results for a specific keyword is better than having an ad on Facebook or a commercial on TV. People don't buy things on Facebook because they don't use it to do so, but when they look for certain goods and services on Google, they usually want to buy them. So, if they look for tours and activities in a place you are in, they are very likely to book with you if you are in the top results. With our free SEO Grader tool, you can see how well your SEO is doing and how well you rank for certain terms. 11. Set up your Google My Business listing or improve it. When you talk about SEO, Google My Business is a good place to start, especially for local SEO. Google My Business, GMB, is a free tool that lets you control how your business shows up on Google Search and Google Maps. If you don't know what it is, you can learn more about it here. It lets you add your business's name, contact information, address, hours, photos, and other things. You can also keep an eye on customer reviews and react to them. You can also see where and how people are looking for you. And when people look for tours and activities near them, they are generally ready to book the tour on the same day. So it's important to make a GMB ad and make sure it's as good as it can be. 12. Pay attention to experience. As was already said, we live in an experience economy, which means that interactive marketing is the norm. Experiential marketing is a type of advertising that lets customers feel your brand instead of just advertising your tours and products to a large number of people. It's also called engagement marketing, and it lets people connect directly with brands. Brands use real branded materials to show customers what they have to offer and what they're all about on a more personal level. You got it. Experiential marketing was started by millennials, and at this rate, it's only going to get bigger. And experiential marketing doesn't just work well with youth, it also works well with older customers. Let's look at what good experience marketing looks like. Check out Wisconsin. Travel Wisconsin ran a campaign to help people who might visit the state picture themselves doing different things there. They put local events, like tubing, on a funhouse mirror and put it in places where people would be waiting, like bus stops. As you can see, experience marketing is not the same as other types of marketing. Instead of using standard marketing methods like print ads or commercials to spread your message, which most people don't want to see or hear, you let people have fun with your brand. What do you know? People don't want to miss out on those kinds of things. In conclusion, implementing these tourism marketing strategies can make a big difference in the success of your travel business. By creating a strong online presence, targeting the right audience, and providing valuable content and experiences, you can attract more customers and increase your bookings. Remember, the tourism industry is highly competitive, but with the right marketing plan in place, you can stand out from the crowd and achieve your business goals.
See, so you understood like tourism marketing. I just showed you this video so that you will have an idea what is tourism marketing. Now, they have shown you about travel agent and all those. Okay. Now, you can market any product which is tourism related. Okay. So that is how this is that I wanted to show you. Okay. So, Hamza, was it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. It is clear and it is very interesting, ma'am. I've
Okay, but
learned
tomorrow
a lot.
you please attend the class. And the second thing is, you have to complete your this thing. I'll show you an example of synopsis. I'll show you some projects and all related. So you have to be little bit, you know, be little bit fast. Okay. Otherwise, as I told you, you will be lagging behind, and I don't want you to lag behind. When you have an objective, you took admission in IGNO to complete your degree to you know to complete your graduation and be awarded with your degree certificate. To be awarded with your degree certificate, you need to complete your this project. Otherwise, it won't help you. That is what is very important. Okay,
Okay.
that is what is very important. You have any questions?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes, but the place I am, it is very crowded. It is noisy. That's why.
I understand that. Okay, obstacles are always there, but I should compliment you that I should congratulate you that instead of so much barriers and all, I should appreciate you. I should appreciate you. I should congratulate you that even instead of so much barriers, you are trying your level best to attend the classes and get a degree certificate. So, or if you want your degree certificate, please first complete this, because you will give the exams. I know you will secure good marks, but this project is very important. People get stuck at this project. Okay. So next time you ensure you don't get stuck at the project, because your previous project is also uh, hanging, it's not yet completed. I remember I took your classes. So I think again I have to tomorrow I'll focus on your previous as well as this one also. Nothing much. Previous one was about environment and all, about culture, environment, or tourism, and this one is mainly on tourism marketing. I showed you this video so that you will have an idea what is what do you mean by tourism marketing, like what are the strategies. Like basically you have to reach any, whether it is a tourism product or whatever, it has to reach to the customer, to the client. So the strategies need to be followed. Got any questions you have? Hamza, you have any questions?
No, 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 ma'am, not at all. I don't have much questions,
Okay,
but I have to thank
okay,
you very much for what you have
okay,
been doing.
okay,
I have
okay
fun
then.
a lot. Uh, Thank
Okay,
you very
thank
much
you.
for the guidance.
And
It's okay, ma'am.
you do some studies and you let me know what will be your, you should keep in your mind what will be your topic. Okay.
Okay, ma'am,
you
but
you just have a, brief idea like what will your topic be like, and you let me know so that I can at least guide you a bit. You also, you belong to Nigeria, right?
yes, I belong to Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria.
Acha, you just message me. Don't You message me, WhatsApp me. You belong to which town or city of Nigeria? Nigeria is a state, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You belong. You message me. Then I'll do a bit of studies and I'll also come prepare on which topic. At the same time, you also do a bit of study and you come. I mean, it's not a very you can say a little bit. Just You have to do a bit of exercising your brains. So do a bit of exercising your brains. You come up with an idea and you message me the name of the city or town you belong to. Okay, because I belong to Odisha. Odisha is a huge state. I belong to Bhubaneswar. That is the capital city of Odisha. So you let me know, because once you say I may not remember and understand. That is the reason I want that you should message me. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
okay. And you tell Bhasin as well as this one Kaberu to attend tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. I will try to do so. I will tell them.
Okay, fine. ठीक है. You take care. Okay, have a good day. Okay. And
Okay, ma'am. Have a
but see, listen, come prepare. I want some answers from you all also, because you should have a little bit of, you should come with some framework. Okay, no madam, I wanted to be, so I can guide you. Don't do this topic, but something, it should not be a simple topic. At least it should have some content. That is what matters. Okay, got my point? So it should have some content, what it matters. Yes or no?
okay.
uh,
Okay. Okay.
don't say yes, because I want something from you. That day they showed the presentation, so I was happy, but you were not there, so you missed it. But you should have seen the way they presented, so nicely they presented. So why I told, that was their own work. That is similarly, they gave their own presentation. Similarly here you will be doing your own project, so that is complete your own work. Okay, ठीक है. Okay, ठीक है means okay. Okay, fine, huh? Have a good day.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
okay, bye, thank you. Okay, bye.
Yeah, you're welcome, ma'am. Have a good
Thank you, have a good day.